Hey guys, just finishing up a book. Today we're doing a special movie on the movie Asylum Voice, and give me a second because for this review we're gonna do something a little different for the anime reviews. A little change. Give me a quick sec. Just change into something a little more appropriate for the anime stuff. So let's jump into what we're doing Asylum Voice today. I wanted to mention this because I did have it, the first volume of the manga. That's how I started. I found this at Walmart, had it on, they had it, so I bought it, read it. Really enjoyed it. This is my first time. I heard about this, but never actually read it, knew much about what it was about. I got the book, read it, fucking enjoyed it. This is great. This is a older teen. It says age 13 plus. I could say this could be almost an older teen book. It's really good though. It's a fucking masterpiece of class. I do think the manga's by Koshin Comics. I'm not here to talk about mostly about the manga, but I wanted to mention a couple things about it. Also, it's won an Eisner Award nominee. And that manga, I don't have any other manga that have that award, that have an award. The other manga I know of, they got an award for that, so that's really the biggest comic book award, one of the big comic book awards, so it's really spectacular. But also this book is so good, it makes sense why this is that way, because this is freaking good. This is great shit. I put it as the first volume. There are some little differences when it comes to reviewing the movie that came out on Netflix, so we're reviewing a little more. I think it is better because it's not have to, with the show, a movie, has to be condensed into like a 2-hour movie or something, so it doesn't ruin it. It actually still is fucking amazing and they do a great job with it. I love it to death. But the manga I will say is better, so if you want to check it out. I like the manga a little bit better. Really cool that you don't see in the show, it's just something to done a little differently, but really great, fucking amazing. Check it out, the manga. But let's get on to the movie. We're doing Asylum Voice, the anime movie. It's on Netflix. It's on Netflix, I believe, original. I'm not sure. It might be, it might not be. I forget if it is, but if it is, you probably know. But it's about this kid, and I'm forgetting the main character, two character's name, and that's bugging me the shit. Soto's the girl who is, if you don't know the main girl in this, there's a main girl and there's a guy. The guy is a guy who goes to school. He is in they're in elementary school. It's the stuff before, I want to say high school and stuff. For America. It's middle school or whatever. For Japan or whatever they call it. But him and all his friends, he has these two friends. He goofs around, they jump off of bridges. Not big bridges, but jump into a little lake or river or stream and stuff and get all messy and stuff and do stuff. A little rowdy. And then eventually they everything, he likes school and everything and knows all the people and da. Then this new girl comes in who's an exchange student who is deaf, can't hear, also can't really talk, because obviously I was first off, I'm wait a minute, that doesn't make it. I was oh wait, that makes total sense, because if you can't hear, how are you going to be able to, how do you know what you're saying, and how do you know, because you can't hear, so how can you know you're saying something right or wrong or da. So you can't really talk other than gobbledygook, talking incoherently, you can't really understand it normally. Later in the book, so you can do it a little better. But he cannot hear, can't really talk. So obviously, the one kid, the main guy, starts teasing her, doing stuff oh, you can't hear. There's a big magazine, somebody rolls it up or something, and screams right behind us, sees he moves and does certain things. The bad stuff. He's a character. This is a story about redemption. It's about this redemption arc for this character, about he being a bully, and then he gets really bad, where the girl has to leave school and stuff. I'm going to skip some parts because I want to spoil some parts of the story. She eventually skips school, or not skip school, actually leave school. It gets so bad, and he gets bullied, and then he meets him, and then he meets her in high school, and he has to fix everything. And fix, because he realized what he did was bad and stuff, and I was being an awful person, I want to fix it, and he does, and this is great. This is a great story. It's great. You need to watch the movie, the manga. You don't want to watch it. This is going to be quick, because I don't want to say too much, I don't want to really spoil too much of this. He does make some new characters are coming too when it comes into the high school characters, some new characters, some old characters. It's really great. If you guys have not seen it, check out Asylum Voice on Netflix. If you have Netflix, it's really good. Fucking good. I'm gonna rate this highly. And check out the manga too. Like I said, I like the manga a little more. But that's because it just has a little more to it. But also because it's a manga and it can extend volumes, it can have more room to breathe and stuff. But it's great. It's great. Both of them are great, and I highly recommend either one. So check it out. That's all I'm gonna say about the thing, because I don't want to talk into it too much. This is the one I feel like you need to a little more need to watch and enjoy, and I don't want to spoil it. Because this one has so much emotion, so much things. So I don't want to spoil it because it ruins parts of the movie if I tell you some parts other than the basics. So yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Let's get on to the rating. What do I rate this one? This is a 9 out of 10 because it's a fucking, it's a piece of resistance for anime. Also, I know I like a lot of the I was talking about how I like the emotional stuff. I do like emotional stuff when it comes to anime and comic books and stuff. Can do it really well. A lot of action stuff doesn't really get emotional. Sometimes it does, but most of the time it doesn't get me. It does a lot more with animation, and somehow animation can do a lot better sometimes in comics and more emotional than like a live action movie does. I don't know why. Sometimes they can. I bet there was ones I can think of that probably can't think of anything off my head, but there are probably some that have that effect. But mostly it's anime and cartoons and other stuff. Like anime stuff. Yeah. So I'm gonna rate this. I was spinning everything. I think I gotta go with a 10. It's just good. Even though, like I said, I like the manga a little bit more. I think the manga, I would rate a 10 too if I rated manga. And maybe once I get all the manga, we can maybe do a review or something. I don't know. But yeah, 10. Really enjoyed it. What you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. This movie's good. So it's not like I'm biased or anything. This is good. This is, if you not like this, what the fuck? It's like, this is good shit. This is the anime that I'm like, if you want to get into anime, this is a good one to, I would say, get you into. Because if you do not like this, anime's not for you. Now, not all animes are like this. But these type of animes always, they really do the gut punch. They get you. Oh, this was good. Fantastic. Definitely has some sad moments in it and stuff that made me go like, oh. Especially also hearing it, because you get to hear some things, and that, sometimes that was like a gut punch hearing certain characters, especially the character who can't talk. Later on, when she's not with can talk with some of that stuff, when she's talking, it like sounds so real, but also sounds like, kind of sounds, you know what I mean? It's that sometimes, some stuff she said, you'll be like, oh, it's like gut punch, and I was starting to like, oh, feel it. I'm like, oh, this is good though. So, everybody, watch A Silent Voice, and yeah, you guys can always stay epic. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Cool, fam. Also, I think I said it already, but if you want to talk about in the comments, let's do that. Yeah, you can always stay epic. I wanted this one to be a quick review. No way to get other than, obviously, this. Now, not much to this video. It's going to be quick. Thank you guys for watching. You guys can always stay epic. See you in the next video, guys. Bye.